Hey, what's going on, everybody? Danny here. Today, I want to talk about something that seems to be working for me when it comes to mixing guitars that theoretically should not work. Okay, so this morning I've been playing around with MAutoAlign from Melda Production, and I've been messing with it on DI tracks reamped through guitar sims, right? And theoretically, the phase would constantly be shifting, right? That would make sense. So, but I just wanted to see what it would do, because I've seen people like Dave Otero, they put AutoAlign on the guitar tracks to make sure that the phase between two different amps is aligned, right? So what I've done, I've recorded a couple DI tracks, and we're going to hop into Logic, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing, and I'm going to let you hear what I'm hearing, and I want you to tell me if you're hearing the same thing or if I'm losing my mind, okay? Let's jump into Logic. All right, so here we are in Logic. I have two DI tracks here. Signal chain for the DIs, I'm using AJ7 guitar, ESP LTD guitar. It's got EMG 5766 pickups. I'm using a World's Best cable into a Neve RNDI box into my RME Babyface Pro FS interface, right? And so that's the signal chain for these. What I've got up here is Bogren's amp knob 5169, and the only thing that I've done to it from stock is pulled the input back 6 decibels. So I got an instance of that here, and then an instance on this other DI as well. Same thing, inputs pulled back 6 dB. You know, some days if I could talk, it would help. Let me let you guys hear this little riff that I wrote with these two amp sims. All right, I'm gonna loop it. There you go. All right, pretty cool riff. We could do a lot of things with it, right? We're not here for that. So the first thing I'm going to do is, instead of running the amp sims...
Have you ever had a dream that you had
amp sims live? Jesus, I can't talk. I'm gonna basically reamp these DIs through the amp sims. In Logic, I'm gonna use Control B. I'm gonna print it. Okay, boom. We got the first one. Use Option Command A to give me a new audio track, and this is gonna be BDH 5169 left. And I'm gonna hold down Option. I'm gonna drag this here. I'm gonna use Shift Option N to name it, and I don't need to hear it, so let me turn that off. Okay, and then I can get rid of this. Boom, delete. For the second DI, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Control B. We're gonna print it. I'm gonna go to this track. I'm gonna hit Command D to duplicate it. Oh, hang on. I'm moving too fast. All right, let's make it the right track. Again, hold Option. We're gonna drag it down. Shift Command or Shift Option N to name it. So we got our left and right guitars, and now I can get rid of that track. Cool. Left, right. Now I'm gonna go back to these DIs. I'm gonna use Control M to unmute them. And then I'm gonna go back, and I'm going to turn off the 5169, and I'm gonna pull up BDH 3 from Bogren Digital. Let's do the same thing. Let's pull it back 6 dB. That's just where I've found that my gain staging seems to work best. Let's go to the second DI. Let me actually pull up the mixer, and I'll just copy this over. Hold down Option and then drag it in Logic, and you can copy the amp sim over. Alright, so let's do the same thing again. Control B. Let's print the BDH3. There we go. Let me do Command D to duplicate, but we'll call this one BDH3 left. Oh, a big LE. What? Left. Option, drag it down. Then I can get rid of that. And then let's do the same thing for the second one. Control B, print it. Duplicate. right, hold option, drag it down, delete, fantastic. And then name these. Okay, so now, let me close that. We have our 4 tracks. So you have, for sure, right, you have 2 different amps, 2 different speaker cabinets. Now, I don't know if the microphones are different, preamps are different, I don't know. But 2 different amp sims, 2 different speaker cabinets. Let's see what it sounds like before we do anything. Okay. Yeah, we can bring it down. I don't know, let's do 5 dB. So my BDH3 are acting as my triple quads, right? And then the 5169 would be my 2 main guitars. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a little bit of gain staging real quick. Let me start with this first one. I'm going to pull up an SSL 4KE. I'm going to go with the black EQ because I like how it sounds, and black is metal. All right, let's solo this, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my UC1, pull the fader down, and we're going to gain stage it. All right, cool. About 7 decibels down. I like my guitars to sit between -12 and -9. We'll copy that over to the other 5169, and then let's look at the BDH left, and let's see again, black EQ for metal, and let's see where we need a gain stage, right? Actually, let me pull these up real quick so I can get an accurate measurement. And that's about 6 decibels down for that one, which is cool. Alright, and then we'll copy that over to the right channel, unsolo, and again I'll bring these down by about 5 dB. Alright, so gain stage wise, after all that's done, here's where we're at. I like the BDH3 in combination with the 5169 because it tends to give it a little more clarity and bite and attack. And the 5169 obviously is classic, but it can be a little muddy, right? All right, now here's where things should not make sense, but they seem to make sense. Okay, I'm gonna obviously load an instance of MAutoAlign on all the channels, right? And I'm going to set them up to be instance A. Instance A. Instance A. Instance A. Now the cool thing about this is you can see now there are 4 plugins in this group. We've lined them all up at the same time. I'm going to enable spectral phase compensation, and I'm going to make sure that optimized delay is also checked and that the little light is blue. Now I'm going to play it, and I'm going to let this analyze it, and I want you to listen very closely and tell me what you hear. Am I crazy, or did that tighten up and become clearer? Like, is there not more clarity and definition between all of them? Let me play it one more time, and then I'll bypass it and re-engage it. It doesn't make sense. the phase should be shifting every second of these, so why does it work? And now here, let me pull them all up so you can see. So this is the 5169 left. This is the 5169 right. This is our BDH3 left. And BDH3 right. You got it. Yeah. Boom there. So that's crazy, right? Theoretically, it should not do this, but that's what I hear anyways, to my ears. So I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for words right now. All right, so I'm not sure what you guys heard. Be sure you let me know in the comments if you heard something other than what I heard. Again, once I instantiate this to my ears, all right, I get a tightening of the guitar tones and I get clarity out of the guitar tones, which again, theoretically makes no sense, but it seems to work. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Take care.